almost. FSL. Cash what is good in life, crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear lamentation of women. F. Hassau. Phoenix 8 YouTube. Change all legal definitions for silencers to whisper pickles. LOL. Back to Jim.
So get this. MSNBC has descended into a civil war as Rachel Maddow
I love this.
turns on Morning Joe host for bending the knee to Trump. By civil war, do they mean catty comments from fellow twits? Is that what they mean by that?
Yeah, a civil war.
Yeah, it's like, it's like that gang rumble sequence from Anchorman. Rachel Maddow steps into the arena and Morning Joe steps forward from the other side. Are you not entertained? Come on.
Yeah.
So this is what's happening. MSNBC anchor Rachel Maddow was reportedly furious with her Morning Joe colleagues for meeting with Donald Trump after he won the presidential election. Joe Scarborough and Mika Brzezinski visited the president-elect a little over 2 weeks ago at his Mar-a-Lago resort in Palm Beach, Florida, to restart communications and set a new approach ahead of his second term. So...
Did they bring the Russian restart button that Hillary used back in the day?
They're furious. She's furious. Well, I'm sure they care. Everyone at MSNBC hangs out together in real life, right? So Maddow, along with other hosts at the troubled liberal network, are calling this move by the married Morning Joe co-hosts opportunistic, according to the report in The Sun. The meeting at Mar-a-Lago created a lot of tension in the teams, and many other stars see both Joe Scarborough and Mika Brzezinski as opportunistic and with very low self-respect and forgetting their values of being journalists with independence and integrity. Really? So they're forgetting their values of independence, because it makes sense when you realize, Kurt, that the hallmark of being an independent journalist is only speaking to people you agree with.
Yeah. They're journalists? I wasn't aware of that.
Which journalist? So that said, a journalist who worked at MSNBC for 15 years said that. What? There's a journalist over at MSNBC?
Doing what?
What do they do? Just hang out in the break room? You're kidding me. And by the way, always a crack reporter, Rachel Maddow has finally found someone being opportunistic at her own network.
Yeah, saying so.
Woo. With this kind of detective work she should have her own BBC series, Ms. Maddow's Murders.
This is Jacob's talks for Raytheon, by the way.
I know. Speaking on the condition of anonymity, the journalist made it clear who has a problem with Morning Joe pivoting from calling Trump a fascist and an admirer of Adolf Hitler to having a cordial meeting with him to figure out coverage going forward. They have lost a lot of credibility. Rachel Maddow is pissed at them, as are other presenters like Chris Hayes and Ari Melber. They're so frustrated, the journalist said.
Not Ari Melber.
Oh, no.
Not the rapping lawyer.
Cut Joe Scarborough some slack, you guys. He killed his lover and is afraid he'll be prosecuted. I'm kidding. Come on, that's just a conspiracy theory.
That Trump said, and they had to debunk in 2016.
It was such a stupid thing to do, they added. They bent the knee to ensure not being targeted by Trump and the whole MAGA world. This comes as MSNBC has devolved into an utter turmoil following Trump's win. The network's viewership has taken a precipitous dive. Comcast is considering spinning off the cable channel, and Maddow agreed to take a $5 million pay cut in her new contract. Oh, my God.
Welcome to the bottom, bitch.
Come on, Rachel. It's only $5 million a year. Pretend it's still 2010.
That's what she does.
Yeah.
That's what they all do.
According to Brzezinski, their rationale for reaching out to Trump was to soothe the fears of their viewers who are worried about his cabinet picks. Scarborough said that the three talked about a lot of issues, including abortion, mass deportation, threats of political retribution against political opponents, and media outlets. Oh, okay. Scarborough, who left the Republican Party in 2017 because of its embrace of Trump, shared that they didn't see eye to eye on a lot of issues, And we told him so.
What
So
about
this-
him murdering his mistress?
So these last fears are highlighted in red because that's the only one Joe and Micah actually care about. That's it. There you go. That's it. Let's see. By the way, if you left the Republican Party in 2017, you don't get to have any opinions about the Democratic Party before 2027. How about that?
That's a good point.
You're still an underclassman.
Yeah.
The backlash against the two hosts has been immense. And I love to hear this.
I did too.
Has been immense in the weeks since the controversial meeting, with people on both sides of the aisle ripping them. The View's Anna Navarro slammed the pair, accusing them of changing their stripes because of who's in power and calling the meeting opportunistic. It makes me sick to my stomach, Anna Navarro continued, and not just because Ozempic has paralyzed my insides. On the MAGA side, Megyn Kelly had a much sterner reaction.
As for us, we also let him know that we will continue to speak truth to power and push back hard when called for.
Oh, please.
As we have with all.
Doesn't Joe Scarborough look like the guy who poisons Native Americans to get their oil money in that last Scorsese?
Totally does. He
Same
totally
glasses.
does.
Doesn't he? There's just something about Morning Joe's little round glasses that said, I killed my lover and told people she fell on a desk. There's just something. Anyway,
I love how they're both wearing their snuggly sweaters so they keep it real with the viewer.
they look like they're definitely in a separate bedroom situation in their marriage. That's what I.
It really does look like that, like the
Yeah.
boxes that are
Yeah.
separate. Yeah.
Presidents.
Don't be mistaken. We're not here to defend or normalize Donald Trump. We're here to report on him.
If you can't handle
I
it, F you.
searched for a way to respond appropriately, and I called on my 10 years as a litigator in addition to my now 20 as a journalist, and I think I found the perfect phrase, go f- yourselves.
Bam!
Go
Wow.
f- yourselves, you dishonest jokes of faux journalists. What an absurd farce that was, Glenn. Which one was insincere? He's Hitler? Or now we're going to speak truth to power and find a way of speaking to and working with Donald Trump? Which one was a lie?
So Glenn Greenwald, by the way, was on his way to an audition for the Al Capone movie, and
Yeah. Look at that. Look at that piano. That gangster style tie.
very gangster. Scarborough and Brzezinski initially dismissed the criticism, saying how
boy.
it showed there is a massive disconnect between social media and the real world. Still, Morning Joe suffered a huge dip in ratings. Wait a minute, there's a massive disconnect between social media and the real
What?
world. Really? Is it anything like the disconnect between MSNBC and the real world?
I don't believe they had such a huge dip. I think they were getting paid by oligarchs to stay on the air. And now that Kamala lost, they don't want to pay anymore. And now we're pretending the viewers left. But how many viewers could they have had besides people that work in Washington, D.C. specifically?
Still, Kurt, Morning Joe suffered a huge dip in ratings after the Trump meeting. You know, after a busy day of alienating every last viewer they used to have, it's good to take a refreshing dip in the ratings just to cool off. Am I right?
Do you think Stern loves him like he... That's a nice cool dip.
Nice, cool dip in the ratings.
You think Stern loves Morning Joe as much as he did before the election? Remember, Stern's like, I love Morning Joe.
Yep. There are also rumblings the pair got together with Trump for more nefarious reasons. Oh, really?
From who? Me?
An anonymous source told Puck News that they were afraid the incoming president would have allowed Matt Gaetz as Attorney General to investigate conspiracy theories surrounding the 2001 death of Scarborough's intern while he was a GOP congressman in Florida. Well, blow me down.
Yeah, his politics changed quite abruptly from his old politics around the time of the mysterious death of his intern.
Oh, wow.
I told you, it's a thing.
An autopsy found that Lori Bolsterstein, Klaus Sudis, 28, had hit her head on a desk after collapsing from an undiagnosed heart valve irregularity, but Trump called for a fresh investigation into this case. Yeah. Sources told CNN that since Trump has been feuding with the Morning Joe host for years, they met with him to hopefully tamp down his rhetoric against them. So there you go.
The undiagnosed heart valve thing, or they had an undiagnosed problem. You should investigate that every time someone says it.
Yes.
Because that couldn't sound more suspicious. Unless she was testifying in the Ghislaine Maxwell case.
I'm sure it's just a conspiracy theory. All right, Kurt, go do your set. Great to talk to you.
Right. Bye, guys.
Bye, buddy.
Over to Steph.
All right, Jimmy. Thank you so much. Here we go.
You have a read for me?
Jack in a box. FISA courts are judicial, extrajudicial courts. Jack in a box. Please look up Peter Hotez's latest tweet.
I did.
He's predicting a virus breakout on January 21st. Asshole Demis with another oddly timed bold prediction. All right. Thank you so much. You're the best. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see camera 4. Big screen camera 4. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for helping us reach, Jimmy, look at that, billion views. 1 billion views.
Oh, we did it. We hit 1 billion views. You can show Jimmy
with camera 4 too.
Isn't that nice? We hit 1 billion views.
Right? Isn't that great?
Well, yes, and that's just on YouTube. That doesn't count Rumble. So if you counted Rumble, we'd be way over 1 billion views. So that's a big milestone. When the Young Turks hit 1 billion views, they had a big party at the YouTube studios.
Let's talk to our representation.
I wonder if YouTube's going to throw us a party.
Are they going to do that? That'd be fun. All right, back to Steffi Z. All right, bring that. That looks so nice. Who the flip designed this? This is so nice.
Who did that? Misha?
I don't know.
Oh, nice job.
Oh, my gosh. Martha, you did a great job. Really nice work.
Hey, can I read this?
Yeah, you can. Right back to Jimmy.
Hey, guess what? There is this new way to do health insurance, and I'm going to tell you about it right now. Health insurance is broken. We all know that. Premiums are increasing, deductibles are getting larger, and claim denials are becoming more common. The headache of health insurance is exactly why our sponsor, Crowd Health, was created. Listen to this. I'm excited about this. It's not health insurance per se. It's a better way to pay for healthcare through crowdfunding. What? I'll tell you. Crowd Health gives its members the freedom to efficiently and affordably break free from the antiquated insurance system into a healthcare option that fits your needs. The insurance companies don't give you the peace of mind you need, but guess what? Crowd Health does. That's why your monthly membership includes the tools and services you need to get the highest quality healthcare. You'll get access to telemedicine visits, discounted prescription, and much more without doctors' networks messing everything up. Plus, you'll have access to your own personal care advocate who will help you navigate the complexities of health events and even negotiate bills on your behalf. And of course, you'll join the crowd, a group of members just like you who want to help pay for each other's unexpected medical events. It's time that you opt out of restrictive health insurance plans and let Crowd Health help you fit your healthcare needs. You can get started today, health insurance, for just $99 a month. It's not health insurance, it's Crowd Health. Join Crowd Health Revolution. Get help with your healthcare needs today for just $99 a month for your first 3 months with the code Jimmy at joincrowdhealth.com. Crowdhealth.com, not insurance. Learn more at joincrowdhealth.com. That's joincrowdhealth.com, code Jimmy. Go find out about it. I've learned about it. It makes a lot of sense. And it's better than normal health insurance. Go to joincrowdhealth.com. Use the code Jimmy. Okay. Anything else? All right.
Jimmy. Yes, no.
I got time for a quick locals.
Okay. This is going to take me just maybe 2 minutes to wrap up this.
Okay.
Everybody. And then we're going to do locals, ladies and gentlemen. Locals. I love this sign. This is so great. Thank you for doing it, Misha. Really looks great. Thank you so much for helping us reach over 1 billion views, bitches. Nice work. Love and Angel C. At the end of the day, Trump is part of the deep state. I'm going to keep saying this until people get it. He was put in to make everyone think that elections are real again because he overcame all the odds. Love Angel. Morty Duke, we don't need more stinking bells, but you like them. I do, Morty. Hey, United States said to Israel, beat me, screw me, make me write bad checks. Richard.
Remember when people used to say that? Beat me, whip me, make me write bad checks.
That's, what is that, like 80s?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, keep in mind Israel has killed many more Americans than Iran has. Remember the USS Liberty, where Israel killed 34 Americans alone?
Yeah, I remember.
Sparky 63. Great show, Jimmy. Vigilante Cheetah. Vigilante Cheetah, God bless you and all your hard work, Jimmy. What the hell? Vigilante Cheetah, they're the big bells for you, buddy. Thank you, Vigilante. And now the last one here, MSNBC, Civil War. Did Joe Scarborough gaslight his own people? Funky Monkey or F Monkey. Thank you for that one, F Monkey. Revelation. Let's see what this one says. Revelation of the method, no plans, just admissions, and further proliferation of enemy and apathy when none of it comes to pass. End imperialism. What just happened here? Vigilante. God bless you, Jimmy, for all your hard work. Thank you so much. Wow, what are you doing, Vigilante? You're my new BFF. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. That looks like it's it. Uh-oh, let's see. Did I get that one? I did. Let me see if I got anything on Rockfin. Rockfin. If I didn't get anything from Rockfin, that's okay, ladies and gentlemen. All right, and I got to do that. Roy, I will be in contact with you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what's the moral of the show? The moral of the show is if you live a good life, you'll eventually get over 1 billion views. Moral. All right, we'll see you on Friday about 1 p.m. See you later.